All right, so we're gonna take our little structure and we're gonna decide where it's gonna sit on the board. And I'm gonna put it a little off center because his foot's gonna be hanging out here. I wouldn't wanna put it center because he would look off center. So I'm gonna put it here. And the first thing I'm gonna take it apart. And once I kind of decide, and you can mark. If you feel like you need to make a mark, you can say, okay, I'm gonna put it right here and I'm gonna put a mark here. So I'm gonna take my, I am gonna screw this in, right? But I want as much support as possible. So first, before I screw it in, I'm gonna hot glue it down.
Hot glue is your friend.
Hot glue is your friend. My husband laughs at me because I feel like hot glue can solve any problem.
That and duct tape, you're done.
And duct tape and you're done. All right, so I'm gonna hot glue that down. I actually have to grab another hot glue stick because I'm running out. Luckily, they're right here.
So this is the burying the phalange part. This is the phalange.
This is the flange. I'm not going to bury this yet. We're not going to bury that till the very end.
Okay.
But this is the flange. So I've buried him. I've hot glued him down, so he's down. Now I'm going to put my screws in like this. Okay. Actually, I want to make sure I don't screw into my countertop. Yeah. Okay. I didn't get my screws too long. Okay, so, yep, it didn't come through. So you want to make sure your screws are deep enough to actually go into the board, but not so deep that they're going to come out. I mean, they can come out of hair if you have feet on here, but you just don't want to screw into your countertop accidentally, because that would really...
Right, you never want to do that.
No. So I'm going to screw my... Okay, so I've got those screwed in. I'm pretty secure.
That's not going anywhere.
I'm not trusting it. So, because
you.
I have hot glue, I'm going to hot glue over it. And what I'm doing, you can see, I'm hot gluing on one side, bringing the hot glue over and hot gluing it down. I'm basically creating like a...
You're making straps.
Strap for it with hot glue.
Hot glue straps.
Yeah, because, you know, why not give it extra support?
Well, especially if the penguin tries to escape.
Exactly. Well, he's going to be dancing, so
yeah,
he's going to be, you know, you want to make sure he's not going to dance right off your board. So I've created my hot glue straps, and so I'm going to let those dry. Now, the other thing too is I hot glue these in because you can just put this in and it feels like it's pretty tight, but as you move, these things they come out fairly easily, and you don't want, you know, as you're driving, his little leg to wiggle and fall off. So I'm going to hot glue all these in. So I just take it and I put a little hot glue all the way around my piece of PVC and I jam it in there. See?
Nice.
Yeah. So
it is Lego. It's just...
It's Legos. It's building.
Like, you know.
Okay. So I'm going to hot glue around this piece right here.
There we go.
And I'm going to put that in. Like that.
What's that piece called? That's just an elbow. Not an elbow. That's a T-joint.
Thank you.
He's got... It's a T-joint.
It's a T-joint.
Okay.
This is an elbow.
That's an elbow.
This elbow, oh, they have two kinds of elbows too.
Yeah, right angle and a 45.
Well, they have the right angle, the 45, and then the 90. But they also have one, see, this takes the piece of PVC pipe in both sides.
Hang on.
Like that.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
And
but this one...
Okay. What we're seeing is the little sticker on the front. That's why it's got a weird thing on it.
Oh, sorry.
So,
Let me turn it this way.
There we go.
It has the price tag on it. You want to soak that off. Okay. But what this one does is it fits inside another joint. This fits inside that. So you can see it looks different. These are all big. All these, the T-joint and this elbow joint are bigger because the quarter inch or the half inch fits in there. This one is small on one end and big on the other because this one fits in a joint and then a piece fits into that.
They got everything.
Okay.
They've thought of everything.
They have.
That's just awesome. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to take my corner piece and I'm going to hot glue that and put that in there.
So once this is done, You don't use this for anything else. This is the structure is.
Well, I mean, if you want to get it.
But I'm saying it's also because the PVC is not expensive.
No, it's cheap.
This is real cheap. So you glue it, you're done with it. That's that.
I think these are like 30 cents, 20 cents a piece, something like that. They're not expensive. I mean, if technically, if you're doing this and you're taking it to a family party and everybody eats the cake, you could take it home and try to strip everything off and
Yeah.
use it again, I
Just
suppose.
don't use
But
the
the
glue
thing is,
gun.
if you're doing a structured cake, and you just have to know that they're going to be more expensive than a regular cake.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to have boards and PVC pipe and wires, and it costs more to build a structured cake, but if you're selling it for more.
Yeah.
So just work those costs into
Yeah.
your estimate for what you're charging for the
Yeah,
cake.
but it's pretty much a minimal cost. You're talking a few dollars here and a few dollars there. It all adds up.
It depends on how big the structure is. If
Yeah.
you have, if you have a giant PVC structure, it can add up.
Yeah, but this isn't going anywhere. The way you're building it, he's not dancing off that board.
That's the goal. The
Yeah.
goal is you want this to be sturdy and not moving. All right.